Hey, Ricky here. Welcome back to another episode of Shovel Knight. Last episode, we fished out Treasure Knight, and now we open up more to this world, and it goes to show that we have more levels to complete, more knights to defeat as well. And in this episode, we're gonna go and stop or shoot down, shoot down Propeller Knight. So can't wait for that, because honestly, it's not my favorite level. And you'll see why later. Anyways, but you might be wondering, why am I doing here? Why am I not in the map, rather than why am I still back in the village? Well, I just wanted to show off that I ended up buying all the meal tickets, and as you see there, up there, with my life, with my HP, or health points, or whatever it's called, with my health bar, I maxed it out, apparently. So, kind of cool, because now we talk to this guy. He doesn't have any more meal tickets, so yeah. I still haven't finished buying all the magic per se, so that's my next goal for later on. And as you notice, I also got a new armor from the armor outpost, the gray one. And apparently, when we do the drops, the shovel drops, as I call it, the downward dig with this, we're able to produce a powerful attack on the second one, so kind of cool. And since I'm here, and I kind of showed up to the catapult, now that we unlock this area, the catapult will just honestly help us out travel between both villages, so it's kind of cool. And since I am here, I wanted to go talk to this guy, because he was complaining about Treasure Knight. Oh, with Treasure Knight thwarted, me timbers and our shimbers. Tearfully, thank ye, with lips all a quiver. Yeah, that's about it. And what does this guy still have to say? Is he still grumpy? I'm so grumpy. I'm just not in the mood. I wish someone could hear me up. Well, I could give it a try. What do they serve for breakfast on a flying machine? 2 eggs hover easy. Nope, not good enough. I'll give you a chance to tell me another joke. So I'm so grumpy because it's just, wow, he didn't really ran away. So he really did like at least that one. Well, I could give you a try. I forgot. There is 2 options, not just there also Have you heard of the gastronomer? It's starting to cook with billion. I tried some, but my soup was cold. Nope, I don't like that one. I'm gonna definitely walk away from you. Oh shit, you stopped me already. I'm gonna end up saying again. Why is Mona like a math book? Because they both have problems. Well, too bad for you. My friend is Mona. My bestie is Mona. I do not like the joke, but I still gotta stand still and for you to tell me another one just in case. Why did Inspector Knight go to the dance? He didn't have any body to go with. Oh, I get it, but not good enough. I'm so grumpy as hell. And what do you have to say now? Another spoiler of the guy. Oh, wow. After all, this woman did spoil Propeller Knight, but now she's spoiling the other knights. Oh my god. I guess I'll have to go do that later. Just come back later to hear more on it. I find Tigger Knight so fascinating. I love to talk about literature with him. Or about law poetry with you. Aww. How adorable, whatever. But I'm taking, madam. Even though I do play around, but I am taking. Oh, our scouts saw your approach. Well, that he just says the same thing. Never mind. And he's still sneaking in, someone's watching me. But anyways, now. Are you fucking kidding me? Wait, give me a minute. And there you go. That was easy. Was that so hard? And by the way, there's this new area right here, the Hall of Champions. I will do that in a later day because apparently I found a secret about this place and I kind of want to show it off. And of course I want to go fight him instead. Oh, well, might as well, right? With you by your side, Black Knight, total dominion is within our grasp. I beg of you, take my words to heart. Your safety is my only concern. Oh, shit. Apparently he was madly in love with a girl. Was that the Enchantress? Tell me who. You. Haven't you tired of this charade? Stay out of this. You never were one to blindly follow, Black Knight, but the order of the Enchantress must be stopped. Fool, You're headed down a ruinous path. The only path I seek leads to the Tower of Fate, and I will reach it. Never steal thy shovel. And by the way, there's another secret about this game. If you manage to put a right sequence of letters in the when you're naming the file, you manage to unlock a mode called butt mode, where all the characters' names end up being replaced with butt no. And as you saw right there, whenever you do land consecutive successful consecutive blows on the enemy, you're able to just with Shovel Knight, as you saw, he's a bit charged up and does a powerful slash. So kind of cool. And wow, we are kicking his ass. Holy shit, you see that? And of course he has digs up shit on us and just tries to, and oh god, oh thank god it didn't get all over us. Oh thank god. And take that, Dark Knight or Black Knight. And we're still dancing. Like he runs away out of fear. Huh, you better run, bitch. Anyways, I kind of want his armor, but oh well, maybe one day we'll get his armor. But anyways, what I was trying to do is fly. I was trying to save that for later or for after this, but we're gonna go do Propeller Knight. And you kind of noticed in the beginning of the episode, I did not have a lot of gold. That's mostly because I spent it all for the upgrades and stuff like that, and also for this gray sassy armor as we have. But the reason why I ended up ending up trading away all my gold was mostly because of this level. I hate this level. I hate it with a passion. I really don't like how this level is. And I wonder, do I still keep this powerful slash on me when I do this? Huh. I want to see. Actually, yeah, never mind. Oh, cool. Actually, no, it disappeared. Never mind. And the reason why I hate this level is because this level here, I do find it the hardest one out of all. I mean, there is another level that is difficult, but I personally struggle with this one. I don't know why, and hopefully I'm able to complete this in the first go, but we'll see. And get out of here. We don't want to have that. And apparently we can't really knock the energy balls back per se, because apparently it just goes on the and apparently it just splits into two when you hit it. And thank god I came here. Thank god, because I thought there was something here. I was about to miss an important treasure piece, but it's not really it's just treasure, so it's not really too much of an issue. And please give me that. And oh wait, don't eat me! You're low on. You don't have Ichor, right? Let me just huck two on that thing. There you go. And of course you give me that Ichor instead of the ones I actually want. Thank god. I kind of want the full health one. I really do. And what the fuck was that? I was about to start right there. I kind of wanted the red one instead, the red Gatorade per se, but apparently we'll never give it. The game doesn't want us. Ugh. And I kind of am still used to. I was really used to with the high magic thing I had with the purple armor in the last episode, but the gray one does look good, and I don't take a lot of damage as I usually do. So thank God I did it. And get out of here. Oh no! Oh, okay, come on. Can I make it? Actually, can't. That's not worth it. It's not really too much of a huge issue up there. I'm pretty certain there's something over here. And was I about to fall off again? Oh my god. And hopefully this guy is able to fall off, honestly. But who knows? Maybe he won't. And of course. Get. Oh, I swear. Well, at least those two didn't fall off. Okay. Anyways, now that I'm here, I kind of want to tell a story. I was planning to tell this story early on in the series, but I ended up not telling it because I don't know. I was mostly focused on other things. But it's not about the story. This story is not. It's not about the game and everything per se. It's just something that happened in real life. So, and since I kind of want to make the connection too, since I always been making the voices for each night differently rather than always have it the same generic voice. And as you notice in my Great Ace Attorney series, I do try to do my best to make each voice distinguished and also not use the same one. And I don't really call myself a voice actor. I really don't, but sometimes I feel like I want to be one regardless. And I try to do my best to make good voice impressions as well. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is that I do find it fascinating how our voices do change over time, whether through puberty or whether through the fate in phases in the day, honestly. When I mean phases in the day, it was whenever you wake up, you sound different than your usual self. You sound like you're deep, and it's like, oh, I just woke up and everything, don't mind me and whatever, right? And stuff like that. You know how those are, you see people like that who end up, and same with girls. And I'm not saying it's just only for guys. No, girls too. You notice girls do have their voices change a lot whenever they wake up in the morning. And what the hell? I get stunned for that? I did not know that. And this is an easy mini boss right here. You could just beat him up with the propellers, like with just the downward dig right here. And of course he's running away now. And by the way, be careful. Just use your face lock. It doesn't really have a huge issue right there. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that everyone, even girls, have their voice changed too whenever they wake up, but they don't have the morning voice. I was like, oh my god, like deep down and stuff like that, right? What they do is like, yeah, good morning, everyone. I hope everyone's having a good day, like that, like waking up, like acting like they're a princess and stuff like that. And some of you are. I'm not saying you don't sound like a princess. You are, but sometimes, like later on in the day, you go back to your gremlin voices, as I would describe it, because my sister has that. Like, she's like, hi, how are you? And then goes to her gremlin voice. And oh, that guy! Don't fight that guy. He's really is trying to save. Are you fucking kidding me? I think I missed out on the relic. Oh, fuck! Oh, well. That's not really a huge issue. I can just do that some other time. Actually, I can go back. What the hell am I doing? Maybe it's around here. Oh, actually, I can't go back. Oh, well. Oh, well, I'll show it off later. I probably will show it off on screen. And fuck, I have to play this level again. Damn it! I don't really want to do that. I really don't. But it kind of seems like I'm not really having too much trouble, honestly. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe I will later. I don't know. But anyways, back to the story I was trying to tell. Or something in the connection. But yeah, my sister does that a lot. Like, whenever she just wakes up, she's like, oh, good morning, everyone, and like that. And what am I doing wrong? Jesus Christ, this jellyfish won't fucking... I hate that. I hate that. I'm gonna reset that room. Oh my god, that's so annoying. How am I supposed to do this? Okay, fine, and I'll use a fucking face lock it. Jesus Christ, stupid game. There. There you go, dumbass jellyfishes. Anyways, why are they outside of the water? It makes no sense. Whatever. Anyways, well, apart from the game making no sense, because there are fucking talking horses in this game, so why might do so? And also grumpy frogs. Anyways, but yeah, like she does that, and then when she later in the day, like, or whatever, or just like talks normal regardless. But either way, that's how. I just find it interesting how everyone has like their phases, like where their voice changes. Same with me, because I noticed that my voice really changes differently when hearing through recording, but that's how it is through recording. So yeah, but also I notice whenever I have energy or whenever I'm high energized, I sound more higher pitched than usual, and whenever I do sound like, oh, I need to be quiet, I need to be like, you know, relax, chill, or don't have energy at all. Yeah, I tend to sound a bit more deeper and stuff like that. So kind of interesting. But anyways, what am I trying to say with this? Like, get to the point. So you know how I call it a morning voice or your bedroom voice or whatever it's called. But a lot of my friends call it a morning voice, regardless. This story is important. It's not me saying morning voice is kind of important because it's a bit of an inside joke I have with my friends. So a friend of mine, who we don't really try to make sure we don't really make fun of too much, but it's kind of easy to do so because he really has it coming to him at times. But my friend, the reason why I make this morning voice joke so funny is because of what he did the other day, or like the other time, early, like last year. So I told this story to my friends. I can tell them. I can tell. And I know, I'm pretty certain he also told this story to his friends and to his audience too. And yeah, believe it or not, he's a streamer too. But anyways, and oh fuck that! That's what you get for making fun of him, apparently. But anyways, I'm still gonna continue on. Anyways, the other day, he's my IRL friend too, as well. And the other day, he told me this story about how he, his previous girlfriend, whatever. I'm not gonna say they're still together, but his previous girlfriend liked his morning voice or his deep down voice because it kind of just turns her on and stuff like that. And keep in mind, they just started dating. The only reason why he knows this information is because one day he ended up hugging her, and he was so close to his ear, he kind of didn't want to, like, hurt her poor ears, right? To just, like, with his booming voice or whatever. But anyways, he didn't want to do that to her. So what he did, like, to ruin her hearing, what he did was he used his bedroom voice, but we call it the morning voice because it kind of feels like it mostly is a morning voice that he does. Anyways, he used his morning voice to talk gently to her in her ear. So he's like, "Oh yeah, yeah, what are we doing after this?" and stuff like that. And keep in mind, I don't need to know this. I really don't need to know what he does with his girlfriend and whatever. But I don't know why he had so much comfort in telling us this story. He had he was comfortable telling us this, and I just didn't want to know. But he really just went off the bat to tell us that, and I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. But anyways, yeah, right. I find it funny because it was just like the amount of confidence he had within me to just tell the story. Plus, not only that, he wasn't like telling me this story just so I wouldn't tell others. No, he went out of his way to tell his other friends too. Anyways, so that's what I found funny because like he always does like his morning was like, oh yeah. He thinks he's like all he's Riz, right? That's a lot of Riz that he does, but no, it's not really. And whoa, we're back here. Didn't really die. My petite blue friend, the sunset. She is beautiful, no? No, it's not. Get down here and face me, you gyroscopic jester. And by the way, I did not notice, but when you change the armor, his armor does change. His appearance does change in the cutscenes right there. I did not notice, like in the dialogue. Huh, cool. Oh, so rude, my crew. They were not hospitable. My ship, it was not magnificent. I'm not here to be entertained. I just reached the tower. I must reach the Tower of Fate. Oh, business, no pleasure. Such a shame. Very well then. On guard! Honestly, it kind of felt like he was trying to flirt with my Magic Knight, Shovel Knight right there. Huh. I don't know. Oh, fuck! Ah, thank God we almost... That could have actually done damage right there, honestly, if we didn't do the base thing. But kind of great I managed to time it well. And great, he's gonna summon his minions right here in the background. How many airships does he have? For a guy named Treasure Knight, he didn't really have a lot of ships. More like just mostly... Oh, fuck! Okay, never mind. Anyways, back to the story I was trying to tell. Because this guy is not really a huge... Push over! Oh! I managed to live that. Face death. But anyways, I know I'm about to end the episode later too. But I want to end it off with this story regardless. Anyways. So, that we make fun of it because of that voice. Like, oh yeah. But the other day... the next day, we were at a library, right? This was happening at school, at our college. Anyways, we were at a library, and his girl messaged him saying, like, I woke up early. Are you proud of me? And a little context, she always wakes up late. I know this person too. So, she always wakes up late, and this is the first time she ever woke up early. So, I was like, shit, good job, right? Congratulations, right? And my friend was having trouble. It's practically a story from during the fire. I shouldn't have put out the fire. Just set up the mood. Anyways, so he was like, what should I say to her? Like, bro, that's your girl. You should be the one who should know what to say to her, right? But whatever. He was like, what do I say? Like, what do I say? Like, what do I say? Should I say something romantic, or what should I say? Should I say I'm proud of you or whatever? I was like, I gave him the idea. I was like, how about this? Use your morning voice, right? Use your morning voice and send her a voice message since she likes it so much, right? And me, being like the devil, I was like, yes, do it. Do it. But apparently, I didn't think he was actually gonna do it. But he ended up going to the restroom. And he was like, you're right. I should. You're right. I should send that message. So he goes to the restroom, right? To send that voice message with his morning voice, right? And I was wondering, what's he gonna say? Or what is he gonna say? Like, but I didn't really want to pry too much because I did not really think it's the best for me to know what they said, right? So he came back all smiling. He's like, I did it. I can't believe I did it. I sent him the message, right? I was like, oh, cool. Congratulations, right? Whatever. So I just find it funny that he was so happy that he sent the message. And then later on, he was like, but he wanted to prove it. He wanted to prove that he sent the message. He showed me his phone and say, look, see? It's the voice message. I sent it. I was like, I believe you. Why are you like trying to show me it? And this guy, I swear, he accidentally misclicked and had the message played out loud in the library. And keep in mind, it was just me, him, his brother, and some other girl that we don't know, but happened to be sitting next to us because we had the room, right? And other people around the library as well. The message played out, and it was out loud. He thought he had his headphones or his AirPods on. No, it played out loud in the library, and you just hear the voice message say, "Good girl," and I was like, bro, ain't no way he did that. And he was all red. He was embarrassed. We were, and him and his brother, and me and his brother, or his brother and I, were just dying of laughter. We were cringed out too, but we were dying of laughter because everyone heard it. Everyone around us heard that message going, "Good girl," like that. I'm like, bro, and who says that to his girl, like to their girlfriends? Jesus Christ. But apparently, thank God, and apparently what I found out, when she got that message, she was next to her mom in her car, so she would have played that out loud. Thank God she didn't. But anyways, we were like embarrassed for him, and he was all red laughing, but we were all dying of laughing. And the girl who was sitting next to us was like cringed out. She was trying to hide her laughter, but obviously we knew she was laughing a lot. And then she got up and left. And ever since to this day, I always say this quote to him. Well, I always tell this to my friends, the morning voice, whenever we're like, oh yeah, like this is my morning voice and stuff like that. And whenever I mention, whenever he does something embarrassing, I always say, dude, in a library? Because I can't believe he does that. Anyways, that's enough story time for now. I'm sorry about that. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna go out of my way to go get that relic right there and show off what that does in the next episode, but I'll show it off right now on screen on where to get this relic. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. In the next episode, we're gonna go and do the second hardest one, in my opinion. The stranded ship Lair of Polar Knight. Can't wait for that. We're gonna probably melt him, honestly. Melt Polar Knight, but who knows. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you then. Goodbye. What does this button do?